Hello everybody, welcome back to Juju and Football. So this is game week 20. Alright, so the last game week I think we performed a bit well. We had some good wins, like the Luton win was a good one and very interesting one. So this week we're going to go through it very quickly. The video is going to be uploaded I think very soon, like to the beginning of the games. It's been hard to get time to do the video this week. So let's get into it. Again, it's Luton that starts our week. We have Luton versus Chelsea as the first game of the game. Luton got a very good win against Sheffield United, I think it was. This time around, it's against Chelsea. I think still Luton. That game had many goals. Normally, games with Luton normally have, I think, 3 to 2 goals or 1 goal in it. I think Luton will give Chelsea a headache in this game. So either this game will end as a Luton win or a Chelsea win, and it would be either 2-1 or 1-2, like so. But I'll go with a Luton win, and that will surprise many people. But it's Chelsea's that kind of team; they can lose to anyone, they can win against anyone. Second game of the game week is Aston Villa versus Burnley. I think that's an easy one for Aston Villa. They're at home. They lost against United in very interesting way because Emery didn't want to use the 2-goal advantage and continued playing the same way. Crystal Palace versus Brentford. I think this is a draw. I don't see either team winning this. Maybe a 1-1 draw, a 0-0 draw. I think that's what will happen in this game. So both teams are in a very funny situation. Last week we thought Brentford would win at home, but they were hammered by Wolves. So the next game will be Manchester City versus Sheffield United. We can all go past that. I think City win that with even their second team. Wolves versus Everton. I think this is going to be another interesting one. Everton picked up some good wins, but now I think, are they losing games now? They're not really picking up points. But Wolves just won against Brentford at home, and I think they are even more difficult to beat at their home. So I'll give this to Wolves. I think Wolves will win this. So that's a Wolves win. Nottingham Forest versus Manchester United is the next game, and I think again it's going to be a tricky one because Nottingham Forest is just going to counter-attack, but also Manchester United like to do sort of the same kind of thing. So it's going to be an interesting one, but I'll go with a Manchester United win. Then we shall have Fulham versus Arsenal, which I think is going to be an Arsenal win. They dropped points in the previous game. I don't think they're going to drop points in this game, so I think they'll grind out a win. So a low scoring game I think it will be, but Arsenal to win. And then Tottenham versus Bournemouth. Bournemouth are in a very good vein of form. They have won games that you don't expect them to win. I think this is another game that they have a chance to win. So I'll go either Bournemouth will win this or Tottenham will win this, but there'll be goals in this game. And but then I'll go with Bournemouth to win because it's just funny whenever Tottenham lose a game. Then second last game of the game week is Liverpool versus Newcastle. Newcastle are suffering. They're just suffering. They have the willingness to play, but the bodies are just tired, so they are losing games. They were beaten by Nottingham Forest at their home, which is something that doesn't usually happen. Now they are away at Liverpool's place, and we all know Liverpool is another crazy place to go at. So I think Liverpool win this and stay at the top of the table. Then the last game of the game week is West Ham versus Brighton. So West Ham, you know the kind of play is sit back and counter-attack. Don't waste time with the ball. They don't want to be with the ball and play around with the ball. No, whenever they get the ball, is 1-2 passes. How do we get strikers into play? And then Brighton, we know how they want to play with the ball, build up, and then until they reach, and they have some injuries that may limit them. So this may be either a draw or a West Ham win because of the systems of plays. I think West Ham's kind of play favors this kind of match, and I think West Ham may win this or a draw may occur, but I'll go with a West Ham win. So thank you very much for watching this. What do you think? Share your comments. and subscribe please to the channel. Thank you. Peace.